Welcome back to Cactus Core Plays Super Mario Odyssey. My name's Kevandre.
My name is Bobby.
And today is a very special day. Do you know why?
I have no idea why.
Oh, shit.
That's a lie. I can actually see it written right there on our show notes.
He does know. And the reason that today is a special day is because this is our 500th upload to this channel.
Which is just unbelievable.
Very, very strange.
We upload too many episodes.
Hey, look, man. We've been at this. This is about...
Almost 2 years.
Almost a 2-year mark. That's this month.
Yeah.
So that's something. I'm not exactly sure what the day was, but it was August. So it's been about 2 years, and we're at 500 episodes. So congratulations to us for sticking with it.
Yeah, we are fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Y'all should watch us more.
Shoutouts to Cactus Core.
Yeah.
Anyway, so today we're going to my personal favorite kingdom in this game, which is the Seaside Kingdom.
And we have a special story lined up for you.
Yes, but let's actually get there first.
Right.
Because I haven't told Bobby this story yet either.
He told me, hey, remind me of this story, and he gave me like 3 vague words. And I was like, those words don't make sense together. But okay.
It's all very exciting. So we're going to the Seaside Kingdom. Now we can head to the Seaside Kingdom. Let's chase down Bowser. Fuck yeah. Let's fucking go. I was dubious about the prospect of having 2 separate water-themed kingdoms. The Lake Kingdom and the Seaside Kingdom. But they're both pretty fucking different and not in any way bad. So it's pretty impressive, because usually the water level is like the shit part.
Usually.
But I really like both of those. But especially Seaside.
Yeah. Oh, I like the little New Dog City tag.
Yes, I did purchase a graffiti. So they're serving frosted cake at the wedding, are they? Not if we serve them a defeat first. Get them.
Gross. Why are you going to serve your feet up to somebody? Don't do that.
You know what we're really stupid for, by the way? Is in our Hobbs and Shaw episode, you asked me what Shaw's sister's name was, and I said Hattie, and we didn't bring that into any of this hat-themed shit.
Well, now I just feel fucking retarded.
Yeah, I know, right?
Why didn't we do that?
I know, right? Let's read up on the Seaside Kingdom.
I feel so dumb.
There's a carbonated sea there. It's supposed to be quite nice, and it's... What?
Not as dumb as the Hobbs and Shaw movie.
Sure, but we're pretty dumb. And it says here that to be sure that we visit the 4 giant fountains. But yes, carbonated sea, which is interesting. Kind of an unusual thing. But with HD Rumble, you can absolutely feel it.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
I really like this kingdom. So much so that I won a stage contest based on this one.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. You rode around on that guy's head. It was all very exciting.
He is one fancy dude.
Yeah.
His name is Hercule.
No, I don't think so.
It better be.
Bubbling used to be a beautiful resort until that foul creature showed up. Just look at him guzzling all our treasured sparkle water. Won't you help us put a stop to him?
No, not even a little.
No. Look at these Bowser tracks.
Oh.
Look, Bowser Prince. Which way did he go?
Well, he probably went this way.
Yes. But yeah, so this kingdom is pretty dope for a multitude of reasons. First, like, yeah, you can feel the
Oh,
yeah,
very nice.
You can feel the carbonation, which is all very exciting. And also, there's these boys, who are one of my favorite transforms in the game. Because, ba-da-da-da-da-da, how dope this shit is, dude.
Okay.
It feels like Mario Sunshine.
I can see that.
I fucking love it.
They probably created that creature with just that intent.
And I am A-okay with that. Hey, look, Moon.
Hey, Moo Moon.
Yes, a Moon. And then I'm gonna ground pound this Switch Boy. And I think that guy's gonna yell at me. The purple boy. Yeet.
Haha. Fuck that guy.
Oh wee wee! Try all you want, I will never surrender this delicious spaghetti.
Oh, what the fuck?
He's got a magma brain now.
He's kind of a hot-headed motherfucker.
Cease and desist.
You don't own all puns.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, that's probably fair.
On the estate of my father.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Anyway, so recently I hung out with my friend Matt, who is a high school friend that I haven't seen in 5 years.
He's over in
North Carolina.
Yeah.
So it's all very exciting. Anyway, so I went and visited him in Lincoln, California this last week. And we caught up, you know, talked shit, and then he told me this story about a deep sea lock.
Yes.
Now, he went inside, because we were parked outside his house, his mom's house or whatever. We were parked outside his mom's house, and he went inside to go grab this thing to show it to me. So he goes and he comes back, and he's got this fucking old-timey looking like lock that you would put on like a door to lock it, right?
Okay.
And it looks like, he describes it as a deep sea lock, and it looks like something that you'd find on like a fucking chest at the bottom of the ocean.
Makes sense.
And I guess he must have found it some like antique store or something.
Okay.
I have no idea, but apparently he's kept the key on him since he used this lock on his locker in high school, which I gave him shit too, because who used to lock at their locker in high school? At my school, you really did. Anyway, so apparently he had this fucking old-timey, deep-sea looking ass lock on his locker. And he's kept the key on his keychain the whole time, which I understand, because I've got some keys that have to things that I have no access to anymore on my keychain.
Same.
So I understand that. Anyway, so he tells me this story about going to Disney World. And he's in line at the Pirates of the Caribbean ride.
Of course.
And I haven't been to the Disney World version of this ride, right? I've only been to Disneyland, and I'm not even sure if it's the same. But I guess in the queue for this ride, there's a little like gated off area where there's like fake muskets behind it, and it's locked with the exact same lock, the deep sea lock. So he's there with his girlfriend. He just whips out his keychain and just unlocks the gate and like takes the lock off. And opens the gate, and he's like holding this fake musket, and an employee walks over and she's like, "Hey, did somebody just leave that open?" He's like, "Yeah." And then he's just like, "I found this lock," and he's like, "Oh, okay." And so the guy's trying to put the lock back on the gate to close it, but apparently you need the key to close the lock.
Makes sense.
So Master's like, "Oh, here, let me help you out." It made me laugh so much because it's ridiculous, and yet I believe every word he told me. It's the funniest fucking thing I've heard in a fortnight, which is not really all that long, but all the same. And the word fortnight's ruined anyway.
Yes.
But
that had to be the most confused Disney employee.
I know, right? Oh man, I hope they still use that same lock. I gotta go to Disney World at some point. I've never been to Disney World in the first place, so it's probably something that I should do. But like, I don't know.
They better be using the same lock.
I hope so. Because I'm gonna have to go and try to find that fucking lock and just have the key. Here, let me help you out. Just...
Must be a real shitty lock too, if like the key worked on just whatever
that
version
is,
of it.
That is why. I think Matt said that was one of the reasons that he was drawn to that one in the first place, is because all of them had the exact same key when he was looking at them.
Okay. It's just like a generic show thing. It's not meant to actually lock.
Yeah.
Shit.
Because it's clearly like, you know, a fancy lock that's not meant to be used in earnest, right?
Gotcha.
But yeah, it looks like a fucking deep sea ass fucking chest buried treasure lock. And I just can't imagine what that Disney employee is thinking. Just like, yeah, okay. Sure.
Nice.
I don't know, man. He says the story way funnier than I did just now. I didn't do it justice. But that's the case with Matt. I will never be as funny as Matt. So fucking sue me.
I'm gonna.
No.
I'm gonna sue you for not being as funny as Matt, a person whom I've never met.
Well, you had the opportunity, and you did not.
You're right. I did not. I don't like meeting new people. Oh, you're gonna just get me for not wanting to meet new people? Motherfucker, you don't even want to try, like, new food places.
That's different. That's not me not wanting to meet new people. That's me not wanting to put new shit in my mouth that I don't know that I'm gonna like.
But you could go out and try.
I'm not gonna.
Whereas meeting new people, it's just like, hey, this person could murder me. I don't know them.
That seems unlikely.
See, now, it seems unlikely. But have you read the news recently?
I read the news today, oh boy.
Right? So, the trick to happiness is to just stay inside.
About a bald man who killed himself. And though the news was not really sad, well, I just had to laugh.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw the photograph. Look, I've heard the song.
I'm sure I've heard it. Is it on the playlist?
No, because I only have Abbey Road from the Beatles on our playlist.
Okay. So I don't think I know the song well enough to recall all the lyrics.
Oh, well, I do.
Oh, hey, she's fancy with a hat.
Yeah, you've seen her before. But she runs away. I have to be Goombers.
Oh.
She's horny for a stack of Goombas.
That's right. Well, who isn't nowadays?
Fair enough. I agree.
I mean, if a stack of Goombas just showed up, I'd be like, oh my.
Yeah, well, let's get it in. Alright, it will soon be time for one of my favorite fucking boss fights.
But speaking of, shitty lock things, you've heard about the whole presidential nuclear launch code things, right?
Sure.
And how for a long time there, like 20 years, the launch code was set to just a string of zeros, like 8 of them or something like that.
That seems like a bad choice.
Right? It was so that way if something happened, which it was the code word and everybody was super freaking out that something would happen, that it could be entered in quickly and there shouldn't be a problem memorizing it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Right.
That's the combination of my luggage.
And also, it's so ridiculous that if I was a spy trying to sneak in and enter in a code, that's not the code that I would pick. It gets worse, though. Because I was watching a YouTube channel, Today I Found Out or something like that.
Oh, yeah?
And he was talking about how there were training documents for the soldiers stationed at places with nuclear weapons of what they had to check through and all the security measures. And one of them was to go through and on the special little lock pad thing they had installed, make sure that no other button besides 0 had ever been pressed.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That would have been a surefire way that somebody was trying to do some shady shit.
Sure.
But also that instantly tells you...
give it away, yeah.
That instantly tells you what it is. Which is so fucked up.
I've heard better things.
So have I. But hey, no nuclear missiles were launched accidentally, so it worked.
That we know of. Men in Black rolled up and they were just like, hey, we forgot.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, and they laid the cover story of what really happened in Chernobyl. You know what I mean? We accidentally Chernobyl.
No. No, we didn't.
It sure was noble.
No, it was not. There were noble people there who certainly helped save the day and make it not as worse as it very easily could have been.
I haven't watched that documentary that everyone was talking about.
It's pretty damn good.
Oh yeah?
And they got a lot of details, right. There's some stuff that they left out that could have been a bit more expounded upon, but I understand why they left it out. Because there's a point where it's like, hey, this is enough science. And this is, hey, this is just like a boring science thing.
Everyone likes a boring science thing.
No, they don't. Galaxy brain mode.
Yeah, he's dead now.
That
Rip.
poor bastard.
Rip in spaghetti.
Oh, what is this shit?
For Fountain. It's a very fancy boy. You gotta wear your America outfit.
Let everybody know that when your country is saved, it's thanks to America.
Yeah, with your golf cleats.
Yeah. That's one thing everybody knows about America. We love golf, baseball,
And football.
and the wrong kind of football.
Yeah, well, not that either kind is the right kind of football.
That's true. Only rugby is the correct
See,
kind.
I really like that this is the default look for this level. The sunset. It's really nice. But it doesn't seem like Bowser is in the kingdom anymore. Shall we head to the next? Nope. Not done here yet, bitch.
Yeah, we still got 15 minutes to go.
Yeah. You may have recalled from our Hobbs and Shaw episode that I did the jump rope challenge. I will not, however, be doing the fucking stupid-ass volleyball challenge in this one.
Volleyball challenge?
Yeah, I hate it. I hate it. It's stupid.
What do you get from it? Just a moon?
Yeah, well, 2 moons. Just like 30 and 100.
That doesn't seem worth it. Keep?
Yeah,
Okay.
look, man, don't worry about it.
I feel like I should. What the fuck was that about?
It's hint art for hints.
You just gotta keep it around?
Yeah. And then, like, if you find something that looks like that on other levels, you can get it. A free moon.
Oh. I have no idea what you just were trying to explain. But okay, sure. You know what? So long as you're happy, that's what's important.
I am.
All your mother and I care about is your happiness.
All you want for Christmas is me.
No, I want other shit for Christmas.
Oh, because it's also your birthday.
Yeah. Like, not being reminded that I'm 30. That would be great.
Oh, should I not say anything?
Yeah, if you could just forget my birthday this year, that would be awesome.
Okay.
It's not real.
I will not.
It's all fake.
I'm gonna get him 30 candles that he has to eat. And then he has to blow out the cake.
I wonder, edible candles. That has to be mostly a thing, right?
Yeah, it's just like how it's always hilarious to get a trick candle for somebody. So funny every time.
Edible candles are a thing.
That checks out. I mean, if they make wax lips that you're supposed to eat, I don't understand those. Why would anybody want to eat those?
I don't know either.
They're really gross.
Okay. So it looked like it's mostly chocolate, but then they have just a little bit of a wick sticking up top that you can light. And then when you eat it, you just don't eat the wick part at the top.
Oh, I see.
But they look like little chocolate wafer stick thingies.
Whee.
From a company called Let Them Eat Candles, which I love the name.
That is a fine name. From Marie into a Candle.
Right.
That's her name.
And all the
That's my name too. Whenever I go out.
people scream and shout.
Random people start shouting Marie into a Candle. And I really wish they'd stop that.
Do kobolds come up to you? Take candle?
Take Candle. That's true. Got some dank likes off of a kobold joke that I made on Twitter, so that was good.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What was your kobold joke?
Because we follow that villains thing,
Yes.
and somebody said it was kobolds, and I just said take Candle, and it worked out. And we got many likes.
Hooray.
Everyone likes a good candle.
Everybody looks like a kobold.
Do they?
Yeah.
It was the best part of American Gods.
They were adorable dumpster rats. I mean, let's be real. They're great. And in American Gods? What?
Yeah, the best part was the kobold.
I don't recall.
Greetings, traveler, and to your hat as well. Can you answer my riddle? What is the name of this land? Bablang. You are correct. Perhaps there wasn't much of a riddle. Anywho, proceed.
Where did your nose go, Mr. Sphinx?
Ask the real Sphinx. They don't have one.
Where did its nose go?
It fell off because it was not great engineering by the aliens.
The aliens engineered the Sphinx, but they did such a shit job of it that the nose fell off.
Yeah.
That's what you're telling me.
Just like how we have to keep redoing Mount Rushmore.
The aliens did Mount Rushmore?
No. Don't be silly.
Oh, that's the silly bit. Okay, I'm sorry. The fuck are you talking about?
George Washington's nose keeps almost falling off, so they have to keep, like, restructuring it every few years.
That seems fair. But where did the Sphinx nose?
What?
But where did the Sphinx's nose go?
Look, man, it's just like the real Sphinx. It doesn't have a nose.
A common theory is that Napoleon blew it off, but we know that's not the case.
Because Napoleon is too short to reach.
That's not why, but okay.
It is an acceptable answer.
No.
If I was asked this on a history report question test, I would be like, he's too short. And then my boss would laugh and give me an A+.
Yeah. He probably would. Why would our boss be administering a history exam?
I was hoping you wouldn't worry about it too much.
I feel like I need to. I don't... Oh, shit. You gotta grow 4 of these little bastards?
Yeah, but it's easy here.
That's a bit too much.
I don't have to wait for it. Because I can just water them myself. Though I think this is the one that takes a really long time to grow.
Oh.
No, it is not.
Okay. Hooray, you got a moon piece? No, just a whole moon. Well, good for you. Why did you kill that thing? He helped you.
Well, I absorbed his soul and then helped myself. He didn't help shit. He would have tried to murder me.
I'm failing to see the part where you're the good guy in that transaction.
I'm
stuff.
the bad guy.
I could have just, gone about my merry and all that stuff, and everything would have been fine. But no, because he was going to try and kill me, and I could use him, I figured, well, let's just go ahead, steal his soul.
Yeah. Look, man, if you could, and you would, I'd go wherever you would go. Way up high or down low. You know what I'm saying?
No!
Okay.
I don't have a clue what the fuck you were saying half the time. Yeah, a little. When it comes to what the hell you're saying, I have no idea.
It's because I'm a magic man.
That's a word for it.
Good. I'm glad you agree. I found a chest. It was locked with a deep sea lock.
Oh, here, let me help you out with that.
He keeps that thing on him.
Yeah.
It's so stupid, but it's so fucking great. Oh, my leg.
I agree. Oh, your leg.
Fuck yeah, look how fucking good at this game.
Oh,
Holy
a whole
shit.
nother moon.
I know, right? I've got a quadrillion of them. Just hanging out in my back pocket. I got something in my front pocket for you. Why don't you reach right in my pocket and see what it is? Come on, squirrel, how do you do?
An amazing episode of something.
Amazing episode of Cactus Core.
Yeah.
It's truly the epitome of what this channel is, thus 500 episodes.
Yeah, that's the only reason why we make it 500 episodes isn't because the games are particularly great, because a lot of them haven't been. Isn't because, we have just unbelievably great material, top tier professional comedian level stuff, because we don't. And I'm going to say it's not even because of the fans, because we don't even have those.
Yeah.
It's just because we steal other people's content and go, hey, that's pretty funny.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
That me.
I don't really know why we do it, but, we do.
Yeah.
Why do we do it? It's fun, but, why?
Why do we do which bit? The channel?
The channel. Because sometimes it's not fun.
Yeah.
Because we get some bullshit games sometimes, and nobody's about that life.
Yeah.
But other times we have fun games, like this one of Phoenix Wright.
Which are really fun.
We're finally getting to a point where, we're just going to say fuck it and just do the games that we really want to do, rather than things that we think we should do. So, It's probably going to end up becoming just a platformer and fucking visual novel channel.
Which, you know, that's fine.
I'm fine with that.
Not exactly the direction we saw it going in the first place, but, you know.
Yeah, you'll notice that we've had a very, very wide variety of games that we've tried, you know, games that we've never played, games that we've always heard other people say are really great, whatever.
Right.
And sometimes they're right, and sometimes they're wrong.
Yeah, like Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice.
Yeah. Again, and other times there are games that maybe they're great games, it's just not good for this format.
Right. Like, Oberdin was an amazing game.
Right.
Super not for this format.
And probably Hellblade, too. I probably would have had a better time with Hellblade if I played it on my own.
I don't think you would have.
I also would not have. So it's fine. I was lying for the sake of, oh, it's like, you know, one of the best games of that year, whatever.
Nah, people are wrong.
Yeah, they are.
It had some amazing features.
Yeah, it was very pretty.
Yeah, the motion capture and all that stuff.
The ASMR stuff was great.
Right? But the actual, like, gameplay puzzle-solving shit?
Was not great.
Yeah.
And also the plot was, like, fine.
It was there.
Yeah.
And also plot was there.
Yes, also plot was there. That's a recent joke we've been making for when I'm playing Fright Emblem. And we've got characters who I am not generally using in my team, and then they just show up as an adjutant, or I had an extra slot. And then it's just like, oh yeah, this person leveled up. And also, Ash was there.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Usually it's Ash.
Yeah, Ash or Flame or
Yeah.
Cetus. People I don't actually care about.
But he's already poured close to 100 hours?
I'm at like 92 or 93 now.
Yeah.
I'm on the Blue Lions route. Now, I did the Church route, but not the Black Eagles route. So once I'm done with Blue Lions, Bobby's going to play and do the Black Eagles route. Because I don't know that I can bring myself to do it, because I fucking hate that bitch.
Yeah, I'm going to go full Edelgard and Seducer. That is my plan.
I want that bitch dead. Not like to the level that Dimitri does, but... Fuck that shit. And, bro, let me tell you, this Blue Lions route, I like the Golden Deer better, but the Blue Lions route is a lot more interesting than the other two.
Yeah, Dimitri going off the deep end has been great.
Yeah. Also, just like all of the revelations that you don't get in the other stuff.
Yeah, and all the connections that you don't get.
It's kind of surprising, but maybe that's on purpose. But the fact that I did this one last is kind of frustrating, but at the same time kind of exciting.
Yes.
I'm kind of glad I started with Golden Deer. Because it's kind of the most milquetoast one, right? Well, I mean, I guess the Church route is, but...
Yeah, but Golden Deer had a far easier final boss.
Yes, I don't know anything about the Blue Lions final boss yet, but the Church route / Black Eagles one was terrible. Very, very terrible. And I hated everything about it, and it should die.
To be fair, it told him exactly what to do, and he went, no, I'm gonna go left.
That's not what happened.
That's exactly what happened.
In fact, I even went down first.
He sent one character down.
Down, and an
That's it.
round.
There'd be like 3 dragons there, and like a whole bunch of other people. And he'd
Yeah,
be like,
but it was Leone. They were fine.
he'd be like, yeah, Leonie's got it. And it'd be like, no.
And she did.
That's bad planning. And then you'd split up his forces, so that way they were easily wiped out. It was not good planning. But that's okay. We got him through it. We found the solution.
Yeah. It was great.
Yeah.
We should probably stop talking about that now, because that game's still too new, and probably shouldn't be spoiling it.
Yeah, but this episode isn't coming out for like 2 weeks.
That is true. It is going to be out a little bit. So, okay, fair enough. Whatever.
Right. So, yeah. Spoilers for 3 houses.
Spoilers.
In the Golden Deer route, you end up facing the Nemesis, who is the bad guy from the opening, like, video sequence thing.
Yeah.
Which, okay, that's pretty cool. You also kill Edelgard.
Which is fun. You chop her head in half.
Very rude.
I very much enjoyed that.
So then, we did the church route. And then in the church route...
To be fair, we accidentally did the church route.
We were trying to do the Edelgard route.
I was gonna side with Edelgard, but it didn't give me the choice.
You got to do like a earlier choice with her to say, yeah, I'll side with you, but you got to go out of your way to talk to her to get that option, and we just didn't do that in time.
Yeah, fuck that bitch. So I didn't want to.
Yeah. So, ended up doing the church route. You still end up killing Edelgard.
Which was very satisfying.
Very
Even
rude.
more so.
But then, Rhea, the, goddess thing of the temple, or daughter of goddess, it gets complicated.
Yeah.
She loses her fucking mind and becomes dragon, and you have to kill her.
She did become dragon. That is true.
And she is a cunt.
Yeah, but more, it's just that the map layout was horrible for that.
Yeah, it wasn't great. It's like, oh, you have to go take the southern bit and hold it, or else she'll constantly respawn health. And then you also have to go inside of a castle where she has tons of range, and there's tons of really hard to beat badasses, way tougher than anything in the Golden Deer route. You gotta kill all of them before you can even touch her.
Yeah, the Golden Deer final boss was a lot more strategic. You just had to kill these people, and like you've got the swamp that hurts you and all that. And that was fine, and I enjoyed it, but it wasn't ever frustrating. You know what I mean?
Right. And it scaled well with the difficulty of the maps before it.
Yes, whereas this one absolutely did not.
So, church route, first route, is what we're saying.
I suppose.
But we're still working through the Blue Lions.
And having a good time.
Yes. Past the time skip. Which is good. Dimitri's gone full psycho. I love him so much, he's my best boy now. True story. Bet you didn't know.
I did, because you told me.
But you have to pretend like I
I
didn't.
was there when you decided it.
But you have to pretend like I didn't for the channel. We have to lie to our viewers
Sometimes.
to maintain the,
The illusion that we don't talk to each other about everything every second of the day. every
right.
day.
those,
Fair enough.
Those things.
I guess I didn't know.
Well, now you know,
Mm,
Mr. President.
yeah.
You just
And
go
also one other thing that I'm not going to say.
right.
Oh my. What a 500th episode.
It's a strange one.
For the war, against the war, who cares? 500 episodes.
That's just straight up stealing.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Because that's what they do most of the time.
True. I mean, not really anymore. They've kind of gone to shit these past few seasons.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. I'm trying to justify it and like them, but it's really hard.
Well, is it shittier than Family Guy?
No.
So, that's something.
Like Family Guy, first 3 seasons or so, sure, great. We'll rewatch them just whenever they're on. I'll even watch American Dad, except for the first season.
Oh yeah?
First season was rough on that show.
I would say that Family Guy's good past the first 3 seasons. I think that there is a specific point, just like, when it just gets to be, like, frustrating. But, like, I really liked And Then There Were Fewer and probably everything up until then.
Okay. That was pretty good. That was a really good bit.
I really like And Then There Were None. So I really appreciated that episode. Anyway,
We have strong opinions about cartoons.
it's true. Oh hey, hello friend.
Hey.
We'll go plant this and then I think we'll call it.
Okay, that sounds good. You can only toss in so many nuts in an episode in one day. 3's the limit.
Well, unless you're Ron Jeremy.
Unless you run Jeremy, but he's a legend,
True. A true master.
We can all learn a thing or two from him.
Everybody respects the shit out of Ron Jeremy. Do they?
Probably.
This is a Mario game and he did do that Mario thing.
He did?
Yeah, he dressed up as Mario with like no shirt. It's just weird.
Oh, yeah?
I don't like it.
I gotta look this up. Okay,
I'm sure you've seen it.
maybe.
Maybe I just hung out on 4chan too much.
I saw him do the Wrecking Ball thing. Yeah, okay, I guess he did. What the fuck?
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense with his mustache and that.
I was about to say.
Ah, this is the one with a lot of water.
Ron Jeremy is just blatantly honest, and sometimes it's not a good thing, but other times it's just like, okay. So apparently a couple of years ago, he was getting sued for misconduct.
Okay.
Right? And he says, I'm a groper, not a rapist, let's be real.
Well, at least he's upfront about it.
Right? And apparently the charges look to have been dropped.
Interesting. Because it's just like, who hasn't been groped by Ron Jeremy? Oh, good point.
Yeah? I mean, if he were to show up and grope me, I'd just be like, alright.
Yeah, fair enough. I feel like I've been chosen now.
Right? I'm one of the few. Thousand.
Can you have your skills rub off on me? No, don't rub off on me. Anyway, I think that's it for this one.
Yeah.
On this fine Kingdom Day, I really like the design of this kingdom.
It's a very pretty kingdom and a very pretty 500th episode.
Yeah, I concur. But yeah, let's do some shoutouts.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do a shout out, and these are very similar shoutouts.
Right.
I'm gonna do that PBS thing. I'm just like, I'm doing a shout out to viewers like you. Because while there may not be a whole hell of a lot of you, we gain life from the ones who actually do watch and comment and things like that.
Absolutely.
So thank you very much if you do those things. We love it. We don't monetize or anything, so we're not asking you to like, subscribe, and comment on everything just because we want the money. We're asking you to do that because we really like when we interact. And it's really fun.
Right. We don't have a Patreon or anything like that. I think even in like the first episode, it was like, we don't give a shit about subscribers. And then it was like, well, for 100 subscribers, you get to make it, YouTube.Cactus or whatever. It's like, okay, I care about the first 100 subscribers.
And we got that. We got that because of the One Marvelous Scene video, which is all very exciting.
Right. So that's what we wanted. We got that. And after this, everything is just icing on the cake.
Exactly. I'm generally happy. I just, also wish people would watch us just because I think that we sometimes make some pretty good content,
Sometimes, occasionally. It's few and far between.
Yeah. It does happen, though.
Yeah. I don't watch us because I hate the sound of my voice.
Yeah, he does.
I understand.
He even takes his headphones off during the mic check.
Yeah, that's how much I hate the sound of my voice. It's awful. So my shout out is going to go towards what I consider to probably be our #1 viewer. He gives us the most feedback, at least currently. He's suggested some games, one of which we're currently playing. It was on the list before he suggested it, but that doesn't matter. And he's an all-around funny, awesome dude.
Yeah.
So this shout out is going towards Garrison.
Yeah.
Not saying his last name because that'd be rude. But one of our subscribers' name is Garrison. He is great.
Yeah.
And he even likes some of the voices that I do for Ace Attorney.
Yes. Garrison's a guy I've known personally since middle school.
I've never actually met him.
Yeah, Bobby's never actually met him. And Garrison can't tell us apart anyway in our recordings.
Which is odd.
Which is very odd because I feel like we're very different sounds.
Yeah.
But, to us, we're just white boys. So, fair enough. And, yeah, so I've known that guy since middle school, and we went to high school together and all that. And we were never, the closest of friends back then. But, around the time that Korra was on, we started getting into these conversations on Facebook that would just have hundreds of comments on them. And it just kind of went from there, and we do this a lot on Twitter and Facebook. We just kind of talk a lot of shit, have waifu wars and all that kind of shit. Tag each other and shit all the time. It's pretty fun. And he watches the channel now, so that's pretty exciting too.
Yes. And it's great because he's really into anime, which I am also. So whenever he'll post a waifu thing that Kevandre is not particularly familiar with, I'm like, oh, this and this and this and this. And Kevandre doesn't listen, but it's okay because I just agree with Garrison anyways.
Yeah.
That being said, he's wrong on My Hero Academia.
Yeah.
There's one waifu on My Hero Academia. Everybody else is wrong.
Yours is Sue, right?
Yeah, I'm the only correct one.
I don't know. I really love Yagirosa. She's great.
Yeah, that's nice.
But we can all agree that Garrison was wrong.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh shit.
But he's reading
Superpowers
right now, and
I finally got him to do it.
So far, his waifu is spot on that one.
Though I told him to not pick a waifu until he's in book 2, because the first book is great, but it's really the other books where all the other characters get a lot of character development. So I don't want him to pick a waifu too early. If he sticks with her, that's fine. I have no problem with that. Bobby did. That's his best girl.
Yeah.
I could make a case for pretty much any of the girls in the book to be best girl.
Yeah.
Bobby disagrees, but I have read those books a quadrillion times. So, I don't know. I have authority. I have an S+ authority stat.
Should we contact Drew Hayes and be like, hey, of all the female characters in Superpowers, which one do you hate the most?
He probably wouldn't answer that question.
Yeah, just be like, hey, waifu wars moment with your own characters. And it would be awkward.
I don't think he'd answer it.
You better.
I'm on his Patreon, and he does like a monthly frequently answered questions, and he doesn't always answer all the ones that are asked of him on there.
That's fair.
But I am Facebook friends with him, so that's fun. Anyway, yeah, that's it for our 500th episode, guys. I'm glad that you're here, and here's to another 500.
That's gonna be a lot of episodes.
Yeah, man. It'll be 2021. That'd be weird.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that. Looking forward to the games that'll happen in between now and then, but it being 2021 and me being old as fuck, no thank you.
Yeah, man.
Anyways, I guess that's it.
Because I'll be 30 that year.
Yeah, cut that out. So,
unlike somebody turning 30 this year.
Yeah, right? 80s baby, best baby.
Old man. Old bag. Okay, goodbye.
Bye.